Illinois Comptroller Judy Baar Topinka's office launches a website giving users a look at the state's finances. Topinka says the site sets a new standard for transparency in state government. Judy Baar Topinka joins me now from the Tribune Tower to tell us more about it. This is something that you have always supported and promoted, is transparency in government.
Well, you got to figure, I'm an old newspaper reporter, so I really think that facts don't lie, and check the facts, ma'am, and all that good stuff. And you know, a lot of facts have always been available in terms of the state, but you had to jump around to find where they were and know how to do it. And then more often than not, you didn't get a lot of cooperation. And then you had to file Freedom of Information Acts to get all these things. I mean, it was quite a haul to get it done. So this way, if we see it and we're dealing with it and we use it, you will see it at the same real time that we see it. And the public and you and the press will be able to follow the money trail.
And it's called the Ledger. Tell me why you think this is so important for Illinoisans to be able to have access to.
Well, I think one of the things that's very important from a standpoint of the state, you know, we're what, number 3 in the nation in terms of corruption. I mean, our reputation is shot. The Blagojevich years have been absolutely a trauma for the state. People have lost their faith. They're cynical about the state. This way, I think if they see that there is an attempt to really put the facts out there, to be as honest as one possibly can, that it will start a renewal of faith and trust in the state, because these numbers will be good, they will be solid, and they will involve all agencies and all contracts and daily receipts, expenses, general fund balances, bond ratings, our backlog of bills. You'll see where that is. We'll also have something called the open book, where you can get the latest economic news, employment numbers, and everybody's going to love this one the best, everybody's salaries. If you work for the state of Illinois, everybody wants to see those. In fact, now that everybody knows we have this little thing going, people are hitting on this website like crazy, and that's what they're looking at.
Now, do you think that this might make people angry to this website? I mean, the state's got a lot of unpaid bills. You might see some of the salaries that you say, wait a second, this person really is getting paid this much money? I mean, is that kind of, you know, a response that you may expect too?
Well, I think there might be some people who don't want to be quite that public about what we do in the state, but you have to remember, everything that we do is funded by state dollars, by taxpayer dollars. This is money that they earned. They have a right to know what's going on. Now, I'm sure that there will be those who think that somebody makes too much money and so on. I just would like to make note, we do have really good, honest people who work for the state of Illinois. There's a few deadbeats, as there are in any business, but there's some really, really good people, and they work hard for a living. Now, if we don't pay them, we're not going to keep them. They're going to go elsewhere. So, you know, you don't want something that comes from the bottom rungs of society trying to run the state, or then you will have a complaint, because ultimately you'll have people who are inept and they can't get the job done, and they won't handle constituent problems, and people will be twice as angry. So know what's going on and understand that we do have to attract good people.
Right, and you can't refute it. I mean, it's all factual. You can't refute any of this.
No, this is for real. I mean, there's no refutation involved. These are real numbers.
Right, great. Well, thank you. I think the Ledger, it's called the ledger.illinoiscomptroller.com. Is that the correct website?
Right, and we invite everybody to get on board, see where your money's going.
Okay, it's open now. Thanks so much, Judy. Appreciate it.
You bet.